Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to the Week 12 matchup live stream here at fantasypoints.com. I'm John Hansen. Our guy, Adam Caplan, will be joining us in a moment, but we do have Greg Cosell here, so we'll break down Week 12 in about an hour. Not going to go like hardcore in-depth. It's actually a little early in the week for us here, recording this and doing this on a Wednesday, obviously, because of Thanksgiving. We've got our guy, Ben Kukanis, on the other side of the glass, or as we like to call him, Dad. Ironically enough, I actually had a dad bod before I became a dad. So there's that. And I've been rolling with a dad bod for about 30 years now, Ben. So look forward to multiple decades of rocking it out here. Greg Cosell is, probably the same. You probably haven't gained a pound in since you were in like college, Greg. How are you?
Well, yeah, I have, John. I have
a little bit.
Just a few. Yeah. Fortunately, not bad, but yeah. Just a few.
Yeah. I was not unusually thin, but I was very thin. So I've gained some weight for sure.
Well, yeah, I went to college at 175 pounds. Needless to say, I do not weigh 175 pounds now.
You were there. I was probably close there because you're 6'4", I was 6'2", and I think I was like $170,
But
65?
I gained weight I needed each year. I mean, I think I gained close to 10 pounds each year in college, just as I kind of, grew up a little bit.
Well, we'll be gaining some weight tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
That's for sure.
All day, a lot of weight gain here. Let's get into it here. Chicago at Detroit. Greg, I know you don't really have much on this, and
I do not, John. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. You have not watched Tim Boyle. I'm shocked that you didn't go watch that.
No, and my guess is, no knock on Tim Boyle. I'm sure he's a nice guy from a great family, but I will not be watching Tim Boyle.
Yeah, I know. Very quickly on DeAndre Swift, though. I don't know how much of him you've seen. I know you liked him.
I did.
A good, really nice year, Greg. I mean, he's making unblocked defenders miss in the open field on a regular basis.
No question. I mean, I loved him coming out. Obviously, he didn't have the same number of carries this week as he had the week prior when he had over 30. It'll be interesting to see, John. This is the big question for fantasy, obviously, if he truly becomes a back in terms of volume carries. Because this week, while he had big numbers, I think he only had, 14 carries?
Yeah, about 14, 15. It's been a weird year for him running the ball, actually.
Yeah, so, I mean, he is their guy, I think. But I don't know if I feel comfortable, and I imagine maybe you feel the same way, I don't know, saying that he's going to get, 22 or 23 carries.
Oh, absolutely. What's weird about it, he's only on pace now for, my math is not good. I'd say about 220. That's not bad. What's weird about his season is he was not good at all in the running game for about 2 months and catching 6-7 balls every week, getting it done for fantasy. But over the last 2 weeks, he's got the 47 carries, and he's looked really good on those carries. And not all, but Amon-Ra St. Brown would be a guy that I might look at here on the very low end. He probably has a pretty good matchup here in the slot. Greg, what type of player do you think Amon-Ra is? Do you think he's slot only? Because they've been talking about lining him up outside.
My sense watching him coming out of USC was that he probably transitioned more to the slot, although it would depend on the team and the scheme, because I thought there were some similarities to Robert Woods when I watched him at USC. And obviously Robert Woods, in the context of the offense in which he plays, lines up both inside and outside. But if St. Brown would be in a more traditional offense where they simply, did not do the same kinds of things the Rams do, I would likely see him more as a slot.
It would be nice to have like some sort of kind of guy there, like a weekly staple type receiver that's going to be involved every week. You get on the same page. Maybe that can, continue here. It started and then it stopped with Jared Goff. How big of a loss is Akeem Hicks here? Because he's a big dude and he's like two guys out there, Greg, for the Bears. He's out.
Yeah, he's a big loss. He's really a good run defender. He's just a big man right in the middle of their defense.
And for the Chicago Bears, obviously it's Andy Dalton at quarterback. Our guy, Darnell Mooney, I nicknamed him the Road Runner this week. I think it's very apropos because he's thin, he's number 11, and he's fast. Looking great. Allen Robinson, doubtful. But Greg, it's pretty clear here, no matter if it's Justin Fields or Andy Dalton, they're gonna run the ball. That's gonna be a major foundation of what they do tomorrow at Chicago.
Without question. I mean, it'd be hard for me to believe that this game is going to be a high scoring game in which one team, pulls away big time from the other team. So I would think it's a running back game.
It's a little surprising that they haven't worked in Khalil Herbert the last two games. Montgomery's been at like 90% of the snaps, so Herbert is just an afterthought. So we'll see if that continues here as we move along here. There's our guy Adam Caplan.
Hello, guys.
Here. There he is. Well, we don't see your face yet, Mr. C.
All right, hang on. Does anyone really want to see it?
No.
That's actually a good point. There he is. Oh, look at that. Look at all.
I'm dapper.
Sport coat.
Cosell's got his hoodie on. Okay.
Fancy. Well, did you have anything to add on the Bears game? We pretty much talked about.
I feel it's a Mooney game.
Yeah.
One of the corners is out for the Lions. One of the top corners. So one on injured reserve today. AJ, what's his face, went on IR. So I look forward to seeing what Mooney can do with Dalton. Yes.
Yeah. We just said it's going to be all about the run for sure, but when they do throw it,
it'll be him.
It'll be Mooney for sure. Obviously.
Yeah, because A-Rob's not playing.
Yeah. Who was it?
AJ Parker went on IR. AJ Parker.
Oh, okay. We're going to move on then to the Raiders and the Cowboys. Adam, it seems like, I don't know if it's, just BS, but it does seem like we're trending towards CeeDee Lamb potentially playing.
Well, by rule, he has to practice like today, and then the next day he would have to have a full practice, then get cleared. So he should be short one day. I'll look into this very quickly here, but yeah, I guess he's what the Cowboys said today. He's got a chance. It's really not. You're not supposed to be able to be cleared by rule within 4 days, but yeah, because without him, it's just a different story.
One thing, Greg, about the Cowboys that I do like, and you must like if you're a fan, is they can beat you in a number of ways. Like you want to make it a throw ball game, okay? You want to just run the rock downhill all day. That's what the defense is asking you to do. Yeah, they can do that too with Zeke Elliott nursing that knee/ankle. This Raider D kind of does, based on what I've seen this year. Their corners play well on the outside. They're kind of saying, hey, run the ball here for Dallas at home.
Well, we know that the Raiders are predominantly a cover 3 defense. The Cowboys O-line had some problems last week, particularly on the left side, with Steele playing left tackle and McGovern at left guard. That was a big issue. I got the sense watching their tape that they were playing that game to sort of protect their O-line. They were very reactive and not proactive in their approach. They never got into a rhythm offensively at all. They really didn't run the ball. They were very condensed with the pass game. It was not a good offensive performance. I would expect a much better one on Thursday night.
Yeah, because Tyron Smith, the splits with and without him are pretty eye-opening for Dak and Zeke. And Adam, we're getting Tyron Smith's not even on the injury report, right?
No, he's starting. Yeah, he's definitely back. Yeah, he's definitely back.
Well, that will help tremendously
in the run and the pass game too, right?
For sure. Yes.
Yeah. So Zeke Elliott, I think, is looking good here. And Cedric Wilson would be in the slot. That Nate Hobbs in the slot's doing pretty well. So they do have 3 good corners here. So I believe it will be a Zeke game and a Pollard game, maybe a little bit more of a Pollard game than usual if Zeke's knee is a problem. I kind of like Dalton Schultz too in this matchup. Adam, we talked about it today. He's kind of like a check down guy here.